Decimal place value is used to discuss small numbers, numbers that are less than 1. Any number that is less than 1 starts with a leading 0, followed by a decimal, and then the rest of your digits. In this example, we have a 0, a decimal, and an 8. The first place behind the decimal is the tenths place. So if we were writing a fraction, we would say this is 8 out of 10. So this decimal is 8 tenths. Now all place value behind the decimal end in THS, so that's a good hint for next time. This next one is 23. So it's going to be 23 out of, since the 3 is in the hundredths place, it's 23 out of 100. So we would write that 23 hundredths. This last one is not a number less than 1. It's a whole number with part of another number. We're not yet to 9, but we're more than 8. When we say a decimal, we say and. This would be 8 and 74, and because the 4 is in the thousandths place, it's 8 and 74 thousandths. Written as a fraction would be actually a mixed number. It would be 8 and 74 thousandths. And then to write that out, it would be 8 and 74 thousandths. Now, if we're working backwards, if we have 7 hundredths and we want to write the decimal, we're going to start with our 0 and then our decimal. The hundredths place is the second place behind the decimal, so I need 2 blanks. The 7 goes in the hundredths place, and I use a 0 to hold the place. In this next example, I have already my 0 and my decimal. The thousandths place is 1, 2, 3 places behind the decimal. My 8 needs to land in the thousandths, so I'm going to work backwards with my 4, and again, use my 0 as a placeholder. In this last example, I have 7 and 8 hundredths. The and tells me I'm going to need a decimal. So I'm going to have 7 and hundredths is 2 places behind the decimal. I put the 8 there and use a 0 as my placeholder.